Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, guys, I'm going to get the ball rolling with my 4K collection. Just going to continue on. I thought, I really enjoyed doing the first part of my 4K collection, and I thought, why not give it a go and continue on with part 2 of my 4K collection. Now, guys, I forgot to mention this in part 1. There's been a lot of 4Ks I've shown, in Blu-ray 4K haul videos, or like part of a boutique label, wherever that's Criterion or Arrow, 88 Films or Mubi. I have already shown them part of boutique label collection videos. But guys, I kind of want a bit of advice here. So do you think I should show those again as part of my 4K collection? Because I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. Should I show them as part of my this 4K collection series, as well as having already shown them as part of my boutique label collections and part of my previous haul videos? Do let me know in the comments down below, guys, because I would love to hear your feedback on that one. So, for instance, I've done unboxings of the Dollars Trilogy on Arrow 4K, and Scanners and The Brood on Second Sight on 4K. But should I show those again as part of my my 4K collection and series and stuff? Just for that, for example, do let me know in the comments, guys, because I would love to hear your feedback on that one. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful bank holiday weekend, and it's been great to have the Premier League back on the telly, and we are playing Brighton at home this afternoon in the brand new stadium, the Hill Dickinson Stadium. So, I'm quite confident, actually, we might get a comfortable 2-0 win against Brighton. And, it's going to be an awesome bank holiday. I'm going to be meeting my parents tomorrow. Me and my dad are going to be going to Newcastle. I think we're going to see Akiru at Tyneside Cinema, so that's going to be an absolutely marvellous experience. And I am off to see that film Materialists at the brand new local cinema in Blythe, the Market Pavilion, which, by the way, guys, woof, it's been a brilliant experience, that brand new local cinema here in Blythe. And I'll talk a bit more about that when I come to doing my monthly watches edition in the month of August. So guys, grab yourself a cuppa. The bank holiday weekend is alive and kicking. Let's get on with the show and let's talk some movies here. Come on, let's go. Off the bat, and the first one part of part 2 is Jaws. What an incredible, fantastic, Jawsome film this is. Absolutely love it. I am yet to check out the 4K transfer of this one, to be fair, but I am actually back on the subject of the Market Pavilion in Blythe. I am actually off to see this for its 50th anniversary a week today, so that'll be good. And I did go and see this a couple of years ago at Tyneside Cinema. Me and Nige went to see it, and we had an amazing time seeing it on the big screen a couple of years ago, and it was a pretty good print as well. So can't wait to see this one again. I think it's going to be in 4K restoration for its 50th anniversary. So Jaws, absolute seminal classic, that one. And led by a very good sequel, Jaws 2. Yep, I really like this one. Me, Nige, Andy and Scott had a great watch along of this earlier in the year, and yep, it's a very good sequel, this. Just again, taken from the same cloth as the original, but it is done in a really great fashion as sequels go. So, yep, absolutely great, this one. I'd love to get to see Jaws 2 on the big screen someday as well. And a film which I would consider this one to be quite underrated, to be fair, and it's... yeah, really good film, this one, which I think I've seen a couple of times, and yeah, I think could have been led on to a pretty good sequel as well, and that is The Woman King. The Woman King with Viola Davis, yeah. Really enjoyed this one, you know, about this kingdom, and I think there's all this like training that goes on in this film, and you know, like built up to be like these warriors. Yeah, absolutely incredible like looking movie as well. I really enjoyed this one. 4K and Blu-ray. Yeah, I would like to give this one another watch actually, because it has been a canny while. So that is The Woman King. And, oh, I love this film. And, yeah, absolutely great. I haven't seen either of the Wicked's films as of yet. Well, the new one I think is coming out late this year. I mean, if I was to get like a beverage when watching Wicked, it would be a blue Wicked. There we go. I mean, that would get, I guess I would be singing along, no doubt, having a blue Wicked and that. Haven't had one in a while, but there we go. I'm chatting shit again, guys. Apologies. But, yeah, anyways, The Wizard of Oz. One of the best musicals out there. For this and Gone with the Wind to come out in 1939 is utterly marvellous. Yeah, absolutely love this one. Just a beautiful film. There is no like place like home indeed. On a nice red blue disc for the Blu-ray. Yeah. I just think it's just cinematic magic all the merry way there. That's The Wizard of Oz. And infamously, I haven't actually still till this day not seen the sequel to this. There's always good banter with this, guys, when it comes to Ollie's live streams, that the fact that I haven't seen Aliens. I know, right? But, guys, next month at Cineworld in Newcastle, they are going to be showing Aliens. And I did say on the live stream, I said before that I think my first time watch of that, the way to go is seeing it on the big screen. And that is exactly what is happening here, guys, next month. So rest assured, I am going to finally be watching Aliens for the first time, and it's going to be on the big screen, and I think that is the way to do it. So, yep, that is finally happening next month, and who knows, the 4K, if I might end up buying the 4K, and it's coming home indeed. But for right now, I have seen the original Alien, and really good film, guys, very good sci-fi film. I don't love it as much as other movies around this time, but it's just, yeah, it's very good and very claustrophobic, you know, like kind of like a horror film, sci-fi horror film, and of course in space, and it's really good, guys. And yeah, just a great setup for, obviously, well, you have got Prometheus, which is obviously the prequel. I think Alien Romulus did come between Alien and Aliens. But yeah, this is a great first installment to the film series. And yeah, very exciting artwork on that disc and that disc as well. But yeah, really good stuff, Alien. I still haven't gone back and watched this on 4K, because the last time I watched this, I think I was at my friend's house, and it was, yeah, when I was about like 9 years old, like me and my friend, in the same year at school, and I think we watched this on the TV, and yeah, I haven't gone back to this film ever since, and to see this now would really transform my experience. So did I transform my experience because watching it on 4K? There we go, another dad joke. Oof. And yeah, so Transformers the movie, I would love to revisit like the animated series from the 80s, guys, because that is GOAT. So yeah, really good stuff, but we'll have a look inside with this one. Yeah, I'm not as big on like the live action film series, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't mind the first one, but I don't really need to see that one again, to be honest. And yeah, if the director was in Whitley Bay, it would in the northeast, it would be Michael Whitley Bay. There we go. Sure, John would approve of that one as well. And this film was set in 20 years ago, and I think, rest assured, guys, it is fair to say we didn't come across any gigantic robots beating the shit out of each other in the year 2005. But yeah, this was really good from what I remember. Transformers, the movie. Yeah, excellent. And different artwork for each disc, actually. The Blu-ray and the 4K, and I love the animation style to this one. Great. I would love to revisit the Transformers animated series again. And yeah, really nice artwork to that one as well. And I can totally recall that I have seen totally, because I buggered up that title there, I would say, what a bell end. Yeah, I thought I'd chuck in that classic catchphrase from Nige there. But right, yeah, Total Recall. I can totally recall it, that I've seen this film, and yeah, brilliant sci-fi film, this, guys. Awesome director, Paul Verhoeven. Yeah, great stuff. The 4K transfer is poof, beautiful as well. Yeah, love this one. And you can't go wrong with a bit of Arnie as well. So yeah, Total Recall, wonderful, wonderful film. And yeah, I need to get hold of the sequels to the original Superman. I'm not as bothered about getting Man of Steel on 4K, although if it was a, you know, if that film was a good price, it would be an absolute steal. Man of Steel book, there we go. But yeah, the original Superman, love this film. Just cinematic magic, you know, and we did sadly lost Terrence Stamp very recently, and I would love to revisit this film in Terrence Stamp's honour, as he played Zod in this film. And yeah, we lost Gene Hackman this year as well, who played Lex Luthor. So we've lost two absolute legends this year. I would love to revisit this film in their honour, and it's just an absolutely wonderful, magical superhero film, where I think this was kind of like the first really great example of a superhero movie in like the 70s as well, and for the longest time. So yeah, just magic. I love Christopher Reeves as Superman, Clark Kent. Just wonderful, wonderful film, that. I was a little bit emotional talking about that film there, but yeah, I've just got such fond memories watching this. It was, you know, like it would, I think, be on TV over Christmas. We did study this one at school as well. And yeah, just a wonderful, wonderful film that. So, on to the Batman film series now. And this is an example of a film where the first time I watched it, I did really enjoy it. I gave it an 8 out of 10. I watched it again, and my goodness, that second viewing really changed my opinion on like this film. And over time, it's just grown and grown in quality to the point now this is one of my favourite films of all time. And we're going to talk about another one of my favourite films of all time in a minute. But yeah, and I would love to review these individually on the channel someday, guys. But The Batman from 2022, this is an absolutely incredible film, guys. This is absolutely wonderful. The score is incredible. The way the film opens up with I Am Vengeance, and you know, like Batman taking on that gang at the start, the narration as well, that like it's kind of like the diary of Bruce Wayne Batman, I just thought was really well handled here. Paul Dano's the Riddler, Jeffrey Wright is Commissioner Gordon, even like Robert Pattinson did a brilliant job as Bruce Wayne, and I cannot wait now for what's in store for this sequel. Colin Farrell as the Penguin. I need to check out the Penguin TV series at some point. It is just an absolutely delightful film. A lot of people do put this as their favourite Batman film as well. I'm gonna say for right now, this is my second favourite Batman film, but I can see why this is a lot of people's favourite Batman film, guys. This is, yeah, just incredible on every aspect. I know James Movie Bug is a massive fan of this film as well, and yeah, it is just absolutely wonderful, this film. And a film that where the run time of is it 2 hours and 50 minutes just flies by. It's just absolutely legit. The pacing to this movie, just utterly marvellous. And it's got like real vibes of like Seven as well from David Fincher. Just a, yeah, absolutely incredible film. I love watching this one at the autumn time as well, that autumnal season. It really just fits the bill there. So yeah, the Batman from 2022, absolute class. Then we're on to the Dark Knight trilogy. I think what Christopher Nolan did with this trilogy of Batman films is excellent. And we start that with Batman Begins. Very solid way to kickstart the Dark Knight trilogy, and a great introduction piece, obviously learning about Bruce Wayne's past, and you've got a great villain with Cillian Murphy's the Scarecrow, and obviously Liam Neeson's in there as well. Just a, yeah, fantastic film, should I say. So yeah, Batman Begins. Batman begins with a great first entry indeed. And then, yes, this is the other film, which is one of my favourite films of all time. Probably in my top 5 films of all time. The Dark Knight. Incredible movie, guys. I remember going to see this when I was 10 years of age. I had little to no interest in Batman at the time. Went to go and see this when I was 10 years old. I saw it on the big screen at Cineworld in Bradford. And oh my God, yeah, this is one of the best cinematic experiences I've ever had. And going from having little to no interest in Batman at the time, to being absolutely wowed by this film. I've just got to give absolute merit to what Christopher Nolan did with this, because this is just an absolute work of genius. And, you know, Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne Batman, and Heath Ledger's the Joker. The great rivalry in this film is just some of the best screen presence ever put to film. All the cast and crew do an amazing job here, but yeah, this is absolutely wonderful, guys. And you know, the score, the opening scene is On Another Day the greatest way to open up a film. And yeah, the side story with Two-Face, Harvey Dent, Gary Oldman as Commissioner Gordon, and Morgan Freeman in there, and yeah, and the whole side story again with Maggie Gyllenhaal's character, I think, as Rachel. Just a brilliant, breathtakingly great movie, this one. And I'm overdue a rewatch of this one, to be fair, because I haven't seen it for about over 3 years now. So, yeah, I'm overdue a rewatch of that one. Yeah, 10 out of 10 movie for me, guys. The Dark Knight is... yeah, it is just incredible. It is in my top 5 films of all time. Absolutely love this. Brilliant. Absolutely incredible. And I think for a lot of people, this is considered the black sheep of the Dark Knight trilogy. But you know what, guys? For me personally, anyway, I actually do have a soft spot for this film. I think me and my dad went to go and see this at Cineworld in Bradford. I think when we just came back from abroad, I think from Spain on a holiday. And yeah, The Dark Knight Rises, it does have its problems, guys. There is a couple of plot holes in there, I will admit, but yeah, I still really enjoy this film. There is a bit of it, like, obviously a couple of issues here and there with, like, sound, audio mixing and that, but it is still a great, fun movie, this one, guys. And yeah, one I've got a lot of time for. Again, the opening scene to this one is still very strong, you know, with the introduction of Bane on the plane, and that whole motorbike scene is awesome. And, you know, Bruce Wayne is great in this film. And, you know, it's great to kind of like, there is like that side story where he's kind of, he's trying to get out of this place, you know, like, and he travels back home. Yeah, really good movie, this one, guys. I do have a lot of time for this trilogy, and yeah, I think The Dark Knight Rises is a great film, in my opinion. So yeah, The Dark Knight Rises there. Then we're on to, and actually, I think there's one more Batman movie I need to get on 4K, and then I've got all the live action films. Well, I haven't got the 1966 film with Adam West, but yeah, I've got near all the live action movies, but there is one, and we'll get onto that one in a minute. This is again another one of my favourite films of all time, the 1989 Batman. Absolutely wonderful film, this. Again, my favourite Batman, Michael Keaton in there. My favourite Joker, Jack Nicholson in there. And they just bounce off really great in this film. And just, again, an amazing theatrical Batman movie, and just again the Tim Burton aesthetic to this one, you know, the look of Gotham City, the set designs, the Prince soundtrack, it is all magic in this film. And the 4K is absolutely stunning. Me and my very good friend Ryan went to go and see this one at Cineworld in Newcastle a couple of years ago. And we had an awesome time seeing this one at the cinema. I kept my ticket there. And yeah, just an absolutely fantastic movie. In my top 100 favourite films of all time, that one. Led on by what I actually class as a Christmas movie, funny enough. And again, me and Ryan went to go and see it. Well, we've seen this one at Tyneside Cinema 2 years on the bounce. We saw it December last year and this December prior to that. So who knows, this might be becoming a bit of a tradition now, Ryan. Who knows? We might end up going to see this one again in December this year. Who knows? And that is Batman Returns. Yeah, I love this film. And a film has actually been a bit of a grower for me, to be fair. I have really come to love this one on rewatch. I've always liked the film, but on subsequent viewings, it's really gone up on that estimate, I've got to say, yeah. And just, yeah, love, again, the Christmas setting to this one. Danny DeVito's the Penguin, and, you know, the backstory with Oz in there. And, yeah, like, again, he's going up as, like, as the mayor, and Michelle Pfeiffer as the Catwoman. Yeah, it's and I just also really like, again, the final act as well. Also, Christopher Walken plays a great villain in this film as well, with Max Schreck. Yeah, really, really good stuff, this one, and one I watch every December now. And I think I've got my, yeah, I've kept my Tyneside Cinema ticket there as well. And a film, again, I've spoken about a few times on the channel, and a film I've got a massive soft spot for, guys. Again, it's got its flaws, it's not perfect, but I have a very good time with this. And again, me and Ryan went to go and see this. We went to see this at the View Cinema in Gateshead last year and had a very pleasing time with this one. And that is Batman Forever. Yeah, I've got a massive soft spot for this film, guys. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it does something different with its concept, and just a fun, wacky, like, exhilarating, bewildering Batman film that is a bit of a throwback to the 60s cheesy, campy, fun side of Batman. Absolutely adore this one. Yeah, I love Batman Forever. It is bat-tastic fun. And I thought Val Kilmer did a great job as Bruce Wayne as well. Yeah, I've kept my ticket there. And yeah, really good fun, this one. Jim Carrey is the Riddler, and Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face as well. And yeah, the soundtrack is GOAT. Yeah, great stuff. And Batman and Robin, which I do have a bit of a soft spot for as well, by the way. I don't have that one on 4K as of yet, but I do plan on getting that on 4K in the future. And onto a couple of Star Wars titles now, and Revenge of the Sith, which is my favourite of the prequels. Absolutely love this one. Yeah. The whole, what is it again? That absolute glorious scene in there. Is it something 66? And that music playing in the background, absolutely excellent. And the whole final showdown between Anakin and Obi-Wan is cinematic gold. Yeah, I'm quite disappointed I missed out on this one at when they reshown it for the film's 20th anniversary there, Revenge of the Sith. And yeah, I do have one of the original trilogy on 4K, Return of the Jedi, which I love. I love the whole trilogy, though. I need to get the other two on 4K at some point. I'm surprised I haven't done yet, but yeah. Absolutely excellent. And yeah, I went to go and see this part of the triple bill last year when me and Simon went to go and see the original trilogy on 4K there as well. So that is Star Wars Return of the Jedi there. One of my favourite anthology horror films. Yeah, I think I would go with that, to be honest. Well, I'd say anthology horror, but it's not a full-on horror throughout the entirety of the film. I'll go with one of my favourite anthology films. There we go. Cat's Eye. Great film. All great free stories to this one as well. Really, really enjoyable film, this one. That first story with James Woods, I think he's trying to quit smoking. And there's a second story where the guy's, I think he's just around he's on that ledge around the apartment. And the third story with Drew Barrymore. And there's that evil, creepy-ass doll in there. Yeah, so really... yeah, really enjoyable film, this one. The 4K transfer is absolutely immaculate, guys. Whoa, if you can get this one on 4K, if you love the film, then yeah, it's well worth it. John Mondo Chelovek really sold me on that one, to be fair, because I remember John praising this 4K indeed, so that one. And, yeah, an absolute bargain, this one. I got it in, I think it was like a 2 for 30, no, sorry, £23, but because you get like 3 cuts of the film on 4K for £23, I thought, woof, that is an absolute steal. The Wicker Man, the definition of a folk horror, a bit of a founding father for this folk horror subgenre, and yeah, I thought this was just really well directed. I will be avoiding the remake like the fucking plague, guys, because I've heard that remake is absolute pants. But yeah, yeah, so I'll just be sticking to the original, I reckon. So yeah, great film, guys. I saw this one at Tyneside Cinema a couple of years ago. There was like a Q&A selection section like before the film started, which I found really interesting. And then yeah, I really enjoyed the film that much, I decided to get it on 4K. So excellent, very nice. And yeah, I've kept a ticket there as well, and a little bit of different artwork on the discs there as well. So yeah, that is The Wicker Man. And one of the best first time watches of the year, and probably my second favourite Tarantino film. Massive thank you to by the way, Simon, because he kindly, bless him, got me the 4K of this. You really didn't have to do that, by the way, but thank you so much again, buddy. And that's Inglourious Bastards on 4K. Woof. One of the best first-time watches of the year for me, this. And that opening scene and Eli Roth's character in the woods in this film as well. And, yeah, and then just, yeah, just an absolutely brilliant movie, guys. The final act in there as well. Fantastic movie. Christopher Waltz gives one of his best career performances in this film as well. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Inglourious Bastards. Now, I have done an unboxing video of this, guys, but you know what? I thought, again, guys, I do want your opinion on this one. If you do want me to show the Dollars Trilogy again, part of this 4K collection series, and second sight releases from the Brood and Scanners, yeah, do let me know on that one, guys, because it'd be really appreciated to hear some feedback on that one. Even the likes of, say, Anora on 4K, which I did show in a whole video, or Zombie Flesh Eaters on Arrow 4K, Night Train Murders on 8 films, which again I did show in a whole video. But what do you reckon, guys? Should I be showing these editions? Again, part of this 4K collection series. I would love to hear your feedback on that one, guys. But yeah, Once Upon a Time in the West on 4K. Top 3 Western for me, this one, guys. I absolutely love this. Good, Bad and the Ugly is my favourite ever Western. And I think I would go this and then Django Unchained. I think that they're my top 3 Westerns there. But yeah, wonderful film. I won't get all the postcards and goodies out because I did do an unboxing of this, but just one I would love to catch on the big screen at some point. Absolutely beautiful spellbinding movie. And Henry Fonda plays a pretty good villain there as well, but there is like, yeah, just art cards and I think there is a poster on there as well. And you've got the beautiful Claudia Cardinale in there as well. She is absolutely gorgeous in this movie. And yeah, fantastic Western, this one. The score from Ennio Morricone is legit. It's great. And yeah, just the harmonica scene with Charles Bronson in there. Jason Robards is an awesome character. Oh, fantastic film. I love that film so much. And I would like to get a t-shirt, actually, of Once Upon a Time in the West. I might look into a t-shirt for that. And the second to last one for this video, and I did show this in a whole video before, but just part of this 4K collection series, I thought I'd show it again, and that is the Italian Job. Again, one of the best first time watches of the year for me. Absolutely great stuff. I think I personally do prefer Get Carter to this possibly, but I still really enjoyed this though nonetheless. If we're talking still like Michael Caine films, this is still really great. Get Carter's just one of my favourite British films ever, but yeah, this, it's not taken away from this. This is really, really good still. And again, and got the goodies in there as well, and the ending is kind of like left open to your imagination as well. And yeah, got a lot of goodies in there as well, and it was absolute bargain, guys. I only paid about £20 for this as well, which I thought was an absolute steal. Really liking these Paramount collector's editions as well. Yeah, I would, if there is the collector's set of Rosemary's Baby still easy to get hold of, I would like to get that at some point, because I love that film and it deserves a good upgrade to that. And the last one for part 2 of my 4K collection is, and I got this for an absolute steal, £6 as well, and one of the best soundtracks ever put to film, in my opinion, and my favourite Edgar Wright film. We have got the remake of The Running Man with Glenn Powell to look forward to later in the year, and Edgar Wright has just not made a bad film, in my opinion, guys. There is just no stopping him. He is just gone with an absolute bang with each of his movies, and just each of his movies is just home run after home run, and this is no exception here. Baby Driver, absolutely fantastic movie, guys. I gave this a 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. I loved it that much. Yeah, just the pacing, just the action scenes in there, and just a great story around the main character, and the music side of it, the car chase is just absolutely spellbinding stuff there, and a great 4K transfer as well. So yeah, that is Baby Driver, the last title for this video. So yeah, guys, that's it for part 2 of my 4K collection. Do let me know, guys, have you seen any of these films? Do you have any of these films in your collection? And I'll be back for more content soon. So I just want to take the time to say as well, guys, thanks ever so much, folks, for all of your continuous support on the channel. I really, really do appreciate it. It's been great being on YouTube for 18 months now, and well, actually it's a bit more than that now, I reckon. January 2024 started, but absolutely loving every minute of it, and just long may it continue, guys. It's just been one of the best things I've ever done, is starting out this YouTube channel, guys. And just the support, the comments just means so much to me, and yeah, I couldn't have done it without you guys. And just thanks for all of your wonderful, cherished support on the channel. And yep, I'll be back for more content soon. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful bank holiday weekend as well. So thanks for watching. Cheers for stopping by. And until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye-bye. Take care, guys.